Hello, in this video we will animate our character we have created previously. After this lesson, your character will interact with mouse like this, and also after some time it will shake its hand like this. Let's start. First, let's duplicate our file with character, then open it. We will animate this scene because we already have set the light, floor and the background. So let's detach this character object from the master object. Select Object, Detach Instance. We do this because we can't animate some objects inside instance. We can only animate original objects. So we made this object original. So we can delete the first scene. Now let's animate our character. Remember, when we were creating our character, we paid attention to the groups, their positions and the hierarchy in the layer list. For example, the head group is inside the body group, so if we will change, for example, body rotation, head also will rotate. Also, for the head group, body, arms and tail group, we change the position of the pivot point to places where it connects to the body part. This is quite important to have, so let's start from the body group. I want this group and objects inside interact with the mouse, so the body will rotate according to the pointer position. To do that, I need to apply on this group a new event and select Look At. Only this one event already made our scene and object alive. That's so cool. But could be cooler. Let's set this event. Select the body group, press at Look At event, and here we can change the plane distance, so it will work like intensity. The smaller this number, the intensest rotation of the object would be. I will set to 1000. And for damping, I will set 10. So damping is like how fast or slow rotation will respond on the mouse movement. The bigger the value, the slower will be this response. Done. Now body moves how it should. Now we need to repeat quite the same, but for the head group. Select head group and add a Look At event. But in case of head, it should move faster than the body, so I will leave plane distance as is, and I'm gonna make damping around 5, which is still less than for body's Look At event. And as a result, we have this. You can play with Look At options for body and head to achieve something different. The funny thing is that we still can orbit in scene and have situation like that. To avoid it, in the future we will set the limits. Now let's apply one technique from the previous video and make character's hand shaking after some time. To do that, we need to select arm we want to animate, for example this one. And then let's just detach instance to be able animated. And now let's think about states this hand should have to make shaking animation. Basic state will be this default position. Second state, for example, this, in this position. And the third state, the same but a little bit lower. And now we need to set right action. Add event, we can go with the start event. Add transition action, and here we need to set transition between basic state, state and state 2, so click on this plus icon to add third slot here. Now we need to set correct timing. So between basic state and state, characters raise its hand so it happened pretty fast. For example, let's set 0.5 seconds. Then it starts shaking between state and state 2, but here it happens only once. So we can set here to play this part more than one time. So set loop to count and set 2 times. And for cycle, ping pong. For time, we can try 0.5 as well. So we looped a few times step 2 and 3, but we also need to loop the whole transition. So for delay, we can set 5, so animation will start play after first 5 seconds. For delay, repeat, choose start, so we will have 5 seconds of delay every time before next loop. So for loop, let's set infinity. And for cycle, ping pong. And it works. Every 5 seconds, our character will shake its hand. This is it. We make our character interactive. You can continue play with animations. Try to add more animations. For example, can you set this eyebrow transition while hovering character's head? Try to do it by yourself. After that, see you in the next section.